Okay, so for anyone that's watching this back recorded, just make sure you've got a nice safe space to take part in. Comfortable clothes, safe shoes, and as always, a drink to hand. This session can be done all standing. There are some floor options, or you can use a chair with for some seated variations as well. Can you still hear me over that music? Is that okay? Yeah, brilliant. Okay, right. Just take it into a nice march on the spot to start. Remembering that you move your arms as well, so we've kind of got that like 90-degree bend in the angle, in the elbow, opposite arm and opposite leg. Okay, what we're going to do now is take it wide for a count of 4 and narrow. So wide 4 and narrow 4. Brilliant. Lovely. Last one. Right, what we're going to do now is we're just going to do that singles. So we'll go wide for 1 and narrow. That's it, well done. You don't need to go too wide. Just getting some movement around your hips, all your hip flexors. Okay, just keeping the legs marching, just about hip width. We're just going to draw a nice rainbow. Just pretend there's some sunny skies there. We've got the rain. So just stretching over, loosen up all the shoulders. Brilliant. One more on each side. Okay, right. Just going to keep the legs at that kind of distance, and you're just tapping them on the spot, and we're just going to reach across the body. Lovely, well done. Right, what we're going to do now is double arms, so both arms reach across. Fantastic. 2 more. Right, okay, we're going to take it to heel digs. So just stepping out the foot in front of you, and it's your heel that goes on the floor. And what we'll do is we'll add in some bicep curls. So just keep your elbows into the side of your body, put your hands into fists, and just bring your arms up. So there's just some tension in your arms as you lift them up. Perfect. Lovely. Keep going. Hopefully I've set my playlist up right, so the next song just comes right in. And what we'll do now is just take the legs wide. Oh, it's not coming in, is it? Just keep marching on the spot. We can't do it without music. Keep going. Close that one down. We're going to do a hamstring curl next. Let's go for our one that always works. Here we go. Good old IT. Right, okay, so hamstring curl, legs nice and wide. You're bringing the heel up towards the bottom. Keep your knees nice and soft. And if you reach the arms up, and as you bend, just imagine you're pulling 2 ropes down. That's it. Fantastic. Okay, just take it back into a march. And we're just going to do slightly higher knees. So you can put your arms up and just reach down towards your knee as you raise. Lovely. Perfect. Right, okay. Now we're just going to either keep marching, take it into a side step, or just a light jog. So I know not everybody likes to do a jog. So you can either keep marching or side step. Getting that heart rate increasing slightly. Brilliant, just nice and light. Okay, nearly there. Okay, grab a drink if you need one. What we're going to do first is the V-step, and we'll try and add in some arms if we can work with coordination. So it's simply going to be a step out wide in front of you and back to centre. So start moving, so it's out wide and back to centre. So if you can, as you're stepping, make sure you're using your legs and your feet to really push off. It's a bit more than just a step forwards. You're making those muscles work a bit more than usual. Okay, if you want to add the arms in, 2 arms up as you take your step forward. So up and down. That's it. Perfect. One more. Okay, we're going to take it into that wide march. So we're going to do wide to narrow like we did, but just think about when you're doing it. So we'll go wide 4, narrow for 4, but really think about driving through. So rather than it just being little steps, just think about using your arms as you march and together. You don't need to take it too wide. Brilliant. Like a power march. Okay, one more. Brilliant. Okay, thinking about that movement we've just been doing with the legs, we're going to do squats, but we're going to do wider squats and narrow. So if you start with your feet quite close together, they don't have to be touching. Remember with your squats, you're keeping your back straight, your chest up, and you're sinking your bum down towards the floor. So we go down for 2, drive up with your heels, you don't need to go deep, and then just take a step wider and go down for 2. Back to the middle, so you narrow again, down for 2, and then step to the other side, so you've got it. So it's in the middle where we're narrow, and then alternate stepping out to the sides. Fantastic. As you step wide, just make sure that your knees don't drop in. If you want, just check while you go down. Brilliant. We'll do one more on each side. Okay, last one, we're all done there. So we've done a few leg movements there. So we're going to look at working the arms. So legs just about hip width, slightly wider. Nice soft knees. And we're going to do 4 forward punches and then 4 cross punches. So we'll keep alternating it. Just remember when you do it across that you're twisting from your waist as well. So it's not just your arms that move and your body stays straight, you move into it, okay? So forward, 4, cross, 4. So they're quite fast. That's it, well done. Think about keeping those core muscles, your tummy muscles nice and tight. Brilliant. Keep going. Okay, last ones. Okay, make sure you keep grabbing a drink when you need one. What we're going to do next is kicks. So remember, don't fling your legs around, keep it nice and controlled. You just hold your arms up as though you were going to kind of go into a punching position, but you don't need to move them. And we're going to do 4 kicks to the front, and then we're going to do 4 to the side, and you've guessed it, 4 behind. So we call those a donkey kick. Imagine you were using like you were going to touch the wall with your heel. Okay? So 4 to the front, 4 to the side, 4 to the back. Sides, back. Again, just at your pace, and then just repeat.
You gotta save me, you gotta hold me, you gotta feel me, you gotta love me.
Lovely, well done.
You gotta save me, you gotta hold me, you gotta feel me, you gotta love me, love me.
Try not to lean too much to the side when you kick to the side. So keep your stomach muscles nice and tight again. Brilliant. Keep going. Just make sure you don't kick any walls behind you. Last time through. Brilliant. Okay. Next one, we're going to do either twist jumps, which is simply jumping and using your arms alternate sides to twist. For those that don't want to jump, if you just step it, so you're just stepping across the body, so you're twisting from your hips and just step back to the middle, step. So either keep it nice and light, or you can do it quite high intensity and twist. If you're jumping, you will get tired. Off we go. Nice and light on those feet. Brilliant. Okay, keep going. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Okay, just keep the legs moving. Now, the next one, either keep it marching or go into a jog. Steph, I hope you can remember these moves from last night. We're going to do a bicep curl up, arms up to the side and down like a diamond, and 2 bicep curls. So give it a go. It's curl up, straight up, side, down, curl, curl. So curl, up, side, down, curl, curl. Don't worry if that's all kind of, it's open to interpretation. Add your artistic twist on it if you want. Okay, so we're going to do that marching or jogging. Are we ready? Okay, so curl, up, down, and curl. Curl. Curl, up, side, down. Brilliant. As you curl, just make sure you've got some tension in those fists, so we're putting extra work through your biceps. If you've got space, feel free to jog around your room. Just don't punch any lights hanging overhead. Brilliant. Okay, we'll do 2 more. Fantastic. Take it back down into a march. Brilliant. Okay, the next one we're going to do, we've done these before. You're going to find your balance. I'm going to do my right leg first. So I'm going to find my balance on my left leg. If you need to just lightly touch on a wall or a chair, that's fine. And we're raising that knee up in front, lowering it back down, and then raising the leg to the side. So we'll repeat on the same leg. So whichever leg you start on, that's fine. Just keep doing it on that leg. It doesn't need to be fast, and it doesn't matter how high you go. But remember, you're working all the muscles in your leg that isn't moving because it's stabilising you. You're working your core to keep you upright and balanced. And then you're working your hamstrings, your glutes. Fantastic. Really well done. Do 4 more. Brilliant, well done. Okay, the trick is now to find that balance on your opposite leg. Make sure you're nice and grounded. Keep all those tummy muscles nice and tight. And then lift. I'm definitely wobbly on this leg. Okay, 4 more. Last one. Brilliant, well done. Okay, just march it out. Loosen those legs off because it does put quite a bit of tension through your legs. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 exercises now that are going to be done either on the floor. Some you can use the wall and some on a chair. So if you want to use a chair, just pull it to one side so you've got it. But the first one is going to be press ups. If you want to go on the floor, quick demo, you can either do a full press up with your feet tucked down, just make sure your back is nice and straight, or drop it onto your knees so there's not as much pressure and you're just lowering your chest down and up. If you're going to use the wall, just stand. What you can do is see how it feels. You can either make kind of a triangle shape on the wall, or you can have your hands wider. See how it feels for you. And you're simply standing up, and then you're just going to lower yourself down and push up. So whichever you want to do, just get in the position and we'll just go through those repetitions. Okay, off we go. So keep your tummy nice and tight. Make sure your back is nice and straight. If you're using the wall, you'll probably find you get more of an arm workout if your hands are closer together, making that diamond shape. Lovely, well done. Two more. Okay, just loosen those arms off. So this is the kind of thing, it depends how you're doing them. You're going to be able probably to do a few more if you use the wall because you're not putting all your weight on it. If you're on the floor, then you're obviously not going to quite do as many. But you've got the option. The next one, if you're going to be on the floor, stay on the floor for mountain climbers. So same position, but using your feet on the floor. Keep your back straight, don't stick your bum up, just keep it down. And you join the knees in towards the chest. You can do it fast, like a run, or you can just step it forward. If you're going to do the floor, you can get down and do the floor, and you can start. If you're using the chair, all we're going to do is sit down, and we're going to do a seated knee raise. So make sure your back's nice and straight, your feet are flat on the floor, so you've got a 90-degree bend, and then just lift your leg up and down. Keep it to the same side for now. So you started on your right leg, just keep raising that right leg slowly up and down. Think about engaging those stomach muscles while you're doing it. Well done. Okay, swap onto the other leg now if you're seated. If you're down on the floor, make sure you take a little rest when you need to. You have a few seconds off and then go back into it. So we'll just do 4 more. Brilliant, okay. So if you're on the chair, I might as well show you while you're here. The next one, if you stay on the floor, stay there. We're just going to put the hands to the temples. Exactly the same thing, but alternate legs. So as you lift your right leg, just twist your left elbow towards your knee. It's like when you do bicycle sit-ups. So you keep going with that, and if you're on the floor, you're obviously back nice and straight. Exactly the same movement, but on the floor. So just elbows to knees. Really well done. Last few seconds. And relax, well done. Okay, if you're on the floor, stay there. And we're just going to do a normal ab curl up. So either arms crossed on your chest, keep your hands by your temples, whichever, feet flat on the floor. And we're just crunching up. You're not trying to go all the way up, just part way up, or just slide the hands up the knees. If you're in the chair, what you want to do is sit towards the front of your chair, but not so far forward that you'll fall off. Back nice and straight, like you've got a metal rod in it. Feet nice and straight on the floor, so you've got that 90-degree bend. And then, whichever, you can use your hands across or by the temples, but you're just going to lean slightly back. When you get so far, it might be a couple of inches before your back starts bending, you're just going to lean back up. You might not be moving very far back, and it might be easier to keep your arms here. But just think as you're doing it, think about engaging those tummy muscles so you can feel it working. Brilliant, well done. 4 more. Lovely, well done. Right, last one of this part. If you're on the chair now, you can just sit normally. You don't need to sit near the edge of your chair. Same thing, keep your back nice and straight. But all you're going to do is lean forward, keeping your back straight, and then lift back up. So it's working more your back muscles. That's it, just keep that back straight. If you're on the floor, this is the last one I need to jump up and down on. Lie flat on your front. Keep your legs on the floor, they don't lift off. Put your hands by your temples and just lift your back, the top half of your body slightly off the floor. Okay, last 2. Brilliant. If you're on the floor, you can slowly come up now. Grab a drink. Okay, you can pop your chairs to one side. You don't need those anymore now. But just think about some of those exercises. Obviously using the chairs and things. It's good because it's something you can do while you sat down at night, but just make sure you keep that back nice and straight. Okay, we'll just finish it off. We'll just do a little march out. Brilliant. Okay, we'll just do a side step. Bit of a dance. Brilliant. Just remember with all these sessions, I record them. It's only me that gets recorded and they go on the YouTube channel. So if you feel like, oh, I'll try those chair sit-ups again, or I quite like that session where it was higher intensity, you can watch them back and do it whenever suits. So if you've not got the link, let me know and I'll send it to you. Okay, just into a march. Fantastic. Right, we're just going to finish. We're going to do some swoops forward, so we're stretching out all across the back and the chest. So standing tall, we're going to bring the arms round, swoop forward, and as we're doing it, we're stretching the back out. So it's forward, and then open. Swoop forward and stretch the back, up, and we stretch the chest. Lovely. Two more. Brilliant. Okay, take the legs just about hip width and we're just going to stretch the arm across. Feeling it stretch all down the side. If you want to feel it a little bit further, just reach your other arm down the side of your thigh. Brilliant. Roll up and repeat on the other side. Reach your arm down if you need to. And up. So just do a roll down. So stand nice and tall. Drop your chin to your chest. Let your shoulders fall. Slowly rotate down your spine, top vertebra to bottom. Just reach as far as is comfortable and then hold it there. Brilliant. Brilliant. Slowly roll up, this time bottom vertebra all the way to top, shoulders back and stretch up. Fantastic. Okay, just lean on something if you need while we just stretch out those calves. Quads. So just keep your hips facing forward. Brilliant. Release and swap legs. Find your balance. Lovely, well done. And relax. And all we're going to do is just a little bend in the knee and do a big circle up. And down. Up. And down. Nice big deep breaths. One more. Brilliant. And well done. Fantastic, everyone. That was brilliant. You can unmute yourselves now. It never fails to amaze me how fast half an hour goes. It's the blink of an eye and it's gone. But obviously I know it was a bit kind of me up and down, but hopefully it just gives you those. If you know how to do press ups and you're fine doing normal press ups, you know what to do. The same with sit ups, but you know, not everybody likes going down on the floor. So when you've got some of these ideas, it's just good to be able to use them in some of the other things that you're doing. And like I say, if you want that link, then let me know to watch any of the videos back, because it is quite useful, because doing it once a week, I know you might do other sessions and plenty of walks and stuff, but if you want to do, you know, repeat it, then it's always good to do something a couple of times a week. But well done.
That was brilliant.